at some point we're gonna have to actually transition this channel from being just either IO and Google Feud and nonsense to a channel that actually has stuff. Initially, let's get it started, but initially, this was just supposed to be a channel where I uploaded stuff that was not quite gaming or food or whatever. It was like other stuff. And it's just turned into like either IO, Google Feud, tier list. Well, we don't really do too many tier lists. But anyway, whatever. Today we're doing either IO. You guys know how it works. Would you rather be a famous rapper or a notorious mobster? Either way, you get shot. This, I feel like I would. I mean, this is, you still run a business. Or you could run a business as a rapper too. Either way, you get shot. Either way, you go. I mean, you don't have to. This, you're breaking the law guaranteed. This, you're not necessarily. I could not break the law and be a famous rapper. I guess we'll do this. Because I just don't want to go to prison. That's my like, oh, we finally did a smart thing that I should have done literally a year ago, is create an account on this Either IO site. This way we can actually not see the same questions again and again and again. We should one day create our own questions and then see what people answer for those questions. That would be fun. Would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Egypt? Ancient Egypt, they probably have sand in their butt cheeks, which is not fun. Ancient Greece, they used to get drunk a lot, have a lot of orgies. I'm going to go with Greece, right? 76% of people thought that through. They're like, orgies. I think I'm going to go. Would you rather... See, this we already answered. We already know the logic behind shark versus hawk. Would you rather be a police officer or a firefighter? This, you can't really answer with this anymore. In 2021, 2022, whatever, 2020, like, you can't really, like, this is, I still feel like this is I know it's terrible to say this. I still feel like this is a commendable career choice. But you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that on the internet. So, oh, more people would rather be a police officer. So this question, when was this question come out? I'm really kidding. No. Let's not open Pandora's box. Let's just continue along with it. Would you rather lose your mind or lose your significant other? I don't want anyone. Wait. Die or lose your... The mind is a scary thing to lose. I'm already started to lose my mind, and it's not. Like, really? Because we always guess that. We always guess that. I mean, this I always feel like it's just gonna happen anyway. I don't want to lose my mind. If it's death, then we'll go with lose my mind. If it's not death, and it's just like they move on, let's say like they move on and they have like a happier life with someone else, then I would choose this. But if it's to death, then I would choose this. I don't want them to die, but if they're gonna leave for someone that makes them happier, let's go with this. That many people, they're like, I don't want to be alone. I don't want people to not like me. Oh, would you rather 80s child star actor or 60s one-hit wonder? 80s child star. Wait. That would mean that currently, if I was an 80s child star actor, that means currently I would have a cocaine problem or be over a cocaine problem that I had for like a decade, or be dead. Both options end in therapy. 60s one-hit wonder. Why would a 60s one-hit wonder end in therapy? We'll go with the 80s child star. That just seems like it'd be more fun, but yeah, that many people. I don't know why. I feel like the 60s one-hit wonder would not be as much therapy. It would just be like, you be older now. Maybe that's why I'm choosing the 80s star actor. Would you rather fight Spock or fight Kirk? Either way, you'll probably lose. Why? Well, I mean, I guess. But, like, if we're talking about the original Star Wars, he wasn't in the best, most amazing shape. I feel like Spock would somehow, like, outwit me. Let's go with Kirk. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it does kind of matter. Would you rather be waterboarded to death? That sounds like it would be longer and more... Like, this seems like it'd be quicker and less painful. Right? Seems like it'd be quicker and less painful. Yeah. To death, though. Waterboarded... Oh, God. They do that to people. If you traveled to England recently, would you rather attend the royal wedding or the Olympic Games? Why? I don't understand why people, like... maybe it's just me, but in my past, I have gone to weddings because I was forced to, or because I was forced to. I either had to work in some aspect on them as a job, or I was like, oh, I don't want to go to this wedding. It's going to be several hours of me just dressed up in stuffy clothes, and I don't really want to do it. Why do people, what? I don't understand so much of this. Like, just from a society standpoint, this is just not my thing. Let's go to the Olympic Games. That seems like it would be at least more fun. You get to see people that have won the right to be there. Won the right? That's not really the right way of saying it. Won the right to be there. Maybe. But yeah, this just seems so much more exciting. Would rather be... I thought that said Elmo. I thought that said Elmo. You would dress and act the part. Emo or gothic? Emo is just depressed all the time. Emo is just depressed, and then you have the swoop of hair in front of your face. Gothic is just, you like dark stuff and metal. This is such an easy question for me. Yeah, why would you want to be emo? Goth doesn't necessarily mean sad. You could be a happy goth. You just like darkness and evil. Not necessarily evil. You don't really necessarily like evil things. Most likely you do. But yeah, listen to heavy metal music all the time. I don't want to listen to Dashboard Confessional. I was going to make a joke about Chris Carrabba, but never mind. Would you rather never be able to compliment or never be able to complain? I would rather never be able to complain because I do this all the fun times, all the live-long days. I would rather not be able to complain because I do this too much, and people would like it so much more if I was just nice to them and complimented them and made them feel good. I don't want to complain all the time. I want to just already do this in my life. Like, I feel like this is one of my big character flaws is I complain way too much. And I'm complaining about complaining right now, which is how you know. That's so meta. Would you rather bang 3? Okay, so let me explain this question. It's like, this is a little dirty for this. Since I created an account, you can see adult-related questions. So that's why we get to bang 3 midgets simultaneously. Yo, man, you got some stories. If that's your thing, you got some stories. Okay. Would you rather date Topanga from Boy Meets World? I had a crush on her when I was young. Or date Pam from The Office. Wait. Would I also be okay if I'm also going to be her age? I am much older than her. I don't want this to be like a awkward thing. If I was her age, or if she was the future, like if she's now and she's like super old now, we'll go with that. But just based on, again, I need to asterisk that is if I was her age or if we're the same age. Okay, that's the asterisk. Because I know I'm going to get some comments like, buddy, she was like whatever old she was. Would you rather only use Windows or only use Macintosh? If I have to choose for work, there's just so much stuff that's not on Mac, right? I think Mac is better. It's just so much easier to use. It's foolproof. And they also stick their fingers in your butthole less. These are not even adult-related questions. I'm just making them adult-related questions. I don't like Windows. They keep making it worse every update. I like Mac better. I don't know how to completely use everything on Mac, but Windows keeps changing things, so the things that I used to know how to use on Windows, like all the special settings and configs and stuff like that, they don't even work anymore. So they used to work like 20 years ago, but they don't work anymore. So I'm going to have to go with the Mac, but I would have a lot to learn. I really would have a lot to learn. This has more options, like this has just more software. Like I'm on a PC right now. I have to use a PC for certain software, but I wish that I could do everything on a Mac. I really do. I think that they still have more room to grow with being able to. That's for another video. Like, if you want to use multi-monitors, it's kind of a pain with a Mac. If you guys didn't already know that. Be a character on Lost or a character on Heroes. You would just be lost on a desert island and be like, have your brain manipulated. Isn't that what the show is? Or a character on Heroes. Aren't they superheroes? Wouldn't everyone just want to be a Yeah, exactly. Everyone would just want to be a superhero. Would you rather get married to someone you don't love or get married to love of your life, but you can never have sex with them. This is an easy, easy choice. Someone you don't love and spend the rest of your life, or love of your life, but you never have sex with them. To the love of... Oh, well. That's just the, you know, poo-poo happens. Would you rather have the sense of smell of a dog? No, so much stinky stuff would be painful. Have the eyesight of an eagle. This would be great. I don't really see too many downsides here. Sense of smell of a dog. You walk into a bathroom. It's torture. It's literal torture. Let's go eagle. Yeah. Yeah, everyone thought this one through. Okay. Would you rather have it always be day or always be night? I don't know. Night is depressing, right? Night is fun, but it's also depressing. Like, if you ever wake up, some of you might have night jobs or whatever. If you ever wake up, or maybe not night jobs and just sometimes wake up at like 6 o'clock at night, it's very depressing. But it's also, I think that just have it always be day would be, yeah. I love the night, but I like the night for fun stuff and like, you know, oh, we're going out late at night. Like, oh, like, let's find a cool, like, restaurant to eat at 3 o'clock in the morning that, like, secretly is, like a little dive, a little hole in the wall, but it's, like, got amazing food. Like, I don't know. Like, there's so much fun stuff, like, shows and things like that, like, you know, concerts and things that are going on at night, but I just feel like, realistically, like, if it was always night, you'd just be constantly depressed. Would you rather always take cold showers or never feel anything cold? Never feel anything cold? Sure. That seems like the more obvious choice. Never feel... Because you could just, like, live in Alaska and be like, oh, this is fine. There's no problems here. Would you rather... Again, we've got... I'm going to have to click all the little check boxes on this video. On YouTube side, you have to click, like, is there, like, adult-related material? Sexually oriented material. Like, click the yes box. Would you rather inherit $15,000 from a distant relative or have your penis magically grow an extra inch in length and girth? $15,000 is not that much. I hate to say it. $15,000 is not that much. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, that many people. You know what? 50% of the people answering this question are probably female. So they're like, I'll take the $15,000. I don't need a 2-liter pee-pee. Okay. Rather like a public bathroom floor or like a public bathroom stall handle. Public bathroom floor, public bathroom stall handle. Public bathroom, the floor versus the handle? The floor's got to be way dirtier. Why would you ever... That many people want... That many people want the floor? Are you serious? Maybe they're into that. I don't know. Would you rather castrate... Oh, no! Would you rather castrate a lamb using only your teeth? No, I don't want to do that. Wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on its back. You would die. So this is a non-option. Working with Mike Rowe. Oh, jeez. So you would die here. Would you rather die, because that's basically death, or do something extremely I have to do something extremely disgusting. I don't think people think this through. Like, that's death. That's death. I live in Florida. It's death. Would you rather be named after a car or named after produce? Produce? People would call you this name? Would I rather be a... I mean, you could... Ford. That's a name. Cars are named after people. Tesla, Nikolai Tesla, that's named after people. Chrysler. Daimler? Chrysler? I don't... Someone's name was... Listen, someone's name was Chrysler. Whatever. Cars are already named after people to begin with. Produce. Tomato. Bagel? Okay. I'm already halfway there. I think either one would be fine. I'll choose either answer. It doesn't really matter to me. That's already names. Why not both? I'll take both. I'll take Cucumber Ford. Nice. Nailed it. Perfect. I don't care either way. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter. To let out your anger, would you rather? Although there is some merit to the psychology of people kind of live up to their name if they like the different way. Oh God, this is another topic for another video. But if you were named something else at birth, just you associating people calling you that name, the way it's pronounced, the way it's said, would give you a different impression of yourself and how you are supposed to act, not based on the name specifically, but based on like how the name is said. It's weird. It's a psychology thing. It's a thing for another thing, but that's why sometimes you're like, oh, these people that have the same name seem like a little bit similar to each other. It's like there's kind of a theory behind that. But anyway, to let out your anger, would you rather smash a computer with a baseball bat? Yes, or smash a guitar on the floor. No, F computers. Guitars don't do anything mean to you. Computers are always mean to you. This would be so much, but this is also fun. So I don't know if I've ever done that. I feel like I must have done that at some point. To like a crappy guitar, I must have smashed a guitar. I've never smashed a good guitar, but I feel like I maybe have smashed a crappy guitar. But I wouldn't want to smash... Okay. I wouldn't, like at a show or something, like if I was playing a show. I wouldn't want to, like, ruin the venue, though, because if you smash a guitar on the floor of a venue, if you're not like Van Halen, if you're Van Halen, that's a different story. It doesn't matter. They'll fix it. Whatever. Like, you're playing on a massive stage. They're making billions and billions of dollars. Billions and billions. Millions of dollars on, like, you actually playing there. You can get away with smashing guitar. If you're playing in, like, a dive bar and you smash a guitar on the floor, they're like, you have to pay for that, idiot. Like, you have to pay for, like, damaging our floor. Let's just go with this. Billions of dollars. Would you rather have a Pinocchio nose? That's why I changed it. Have Dumbo ears. I feel like that would be... I guess it's just a matter of preference. Ancient Greece or ancient Rome? We already discussed that this... Orgies. Yeah. Would you rather have to kill... Oh, jeez. 100... puppies, one by one with your bare hands, or a human baby with your bare... I don't want to kill anything. 100 puppies, one by one with your bare hands, or a human baby with your bare... Can it be like Hitler? Can it be like I'm not answering this. I don't want to do either of these. I don't want to do either of them. I'm sorry, I'm ruining the whole game. Would you rather have all the phobias known to mankind? Or, I mean, I would castrate a sheep with my teeth before I would want to kill anything. Because those are, you can't even justify that. That's like, how do you kill something that's never done anything bad? Like, never had an opportunity to prove if they're, like, good or bad or anything. Like, first off, an argument can be made that, like, nobody has, whatever. Let's just move to the next one. Oh my god. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Have all the phobias known to mankind, or have to slowly skin your family and pets alive? What? Who thinks of these things? It doesn't say how crazy of a phobia. Like, I have some phobias, but doesn't say how aggressive they would be. Would they be like maximum aggressiveness, like fear of heights, like you can't even go on a ladder without freaking out? Because like I have a fear of heights, but I feel like, fear of heights is logical. It's like if you go to the Grand Canyon and you look over the edge, it's like, I am afraid of falling down off of that, because if I do, I will die. I feel like it's valid. Would you rather... Speaking of Hitler, would you rather live with Hitler for 3 years or live with Saddam Hussein for 6 years? Every day with him and spend all day with him. You might actually learn some stuff with this. I feel like you would learn, because he was actually, I mean, a psychopath, but he was actually pretty smart. So, that was the scary thing. That was the scary, is that he was a psychopath and very smart at the same time, which is why he got away with a lot of the stuff that, okay. And also, 3 years versus 6 years. So, all right, last one. It's the weekend and you want to have fun. Would you rather get blackout drunk or pass out high? This I used to do all the time. So we're just going to go with something that tried and true, something that I've just done way too much, way too much, and not that, which is not. Everyone thinks that I'm, or they used to think rather. They were like, is this guy just high all the time? It's like never. So yeah, we'll just go with blackout drunk because that's just. I felt like this was just going to be probably pretty even and equal. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a blackout drunk, passed out high weekend. That's a joke. Don't do that. Anyway, that's it for this one. See you guys always in the next one.